let's see. Yay! Okay, so here is the One Sheet Wonder I'll be stamping with you tonight. Here are some cards that I've started to make with it, and we will get to all of that as we go. And okay, looks like the lights are going to work. Maybe, maybe not. Yes, looks like they are. Okay, so let me get some of this stuff out of my way so it doesn't get damaged by ink and stamps flying around. So I have a sheet of Very Vanilla, and I think I want something underneath that so I don't get ink all over everything. And there we go. I think that's in the camera. The stamp set that I'm going to be featuring tonight is True Beauty, but I'm also going to be doing a little background stamping with Cottage Rose, a few of the small details from Winged with Nature, and this leaf from Forever Fern, and I have lost this little speckle spot dot stamp, so I'm going to be using one that's quite similar to that from an old stamp set, but it's basically that size of. Okay, so what I'm going to start with is this large background stamp from Cottage Rose, and that's just going to create my background. And I'll be stamping with crumb cake. Set this over here. Now, when I did the original, I thought it looked too much like straight lines, and so I'm going to try to not make this so straight. So I think that will work. And hopefully tonight I won't get such a hopefully tonight the OBS studio will hang in there and not stop shutting off. I did find my splattered stamp for another set, Lori, you were right, but I didn't even realize that this splattered stamp was actually missing until, I mean, I probably did know, but so I'm just trying to get these close together, but not in a perfect diagonal line. See how these are like turned this direction? So it's getting kind of tight. But this is just going to be the background, so I probably shouldn't be that concerned with it. Okay. Oh, look, almost like a little circle there. So that's really pretty just on its own, isn't it? So Cottage Rose is the name of that stamp set. And now let's come in with the rose image from True Beauty. Let me show you that stamp set again. So I'm using that image there, which is a lovely like watercolor. So you'll have to let me know what you think of the color combo. This nice, oh no, this nice fall color combo. I got the idea from Pinterest, a fall wreath that I saw. Oops, I forgot to turn that. Isn't this a beautiful rose? Kind of in love with it. So because of the way I'm spacing these, I may have to change the design quite a bit, but that will be fine. Well, creating on the fly. And the wonderful thing about stamping these background papers is that even if something doesn't work out quite the way I planned on here, it will work out in the end when I cut it up. That is the fun part of doing this. So I'm going to change this a little bit from the way I did my practice one and go with this little flower, also from True Beauty. Because when I was first like playing with the idea, let's see, what did I do with that? I did this, just a panel, which I also think is really beautiful and made with the same stamps, but I only did this much stamping. I used this stamp right there in between. So I think I'm going to try that again with this grouping. Now, oh no. I think I went 3 there. Yeah, I think that looks better. So those of you who voted for this background stamping, thank you. Thank you so much for voting. I need to be more careful with that. Okay, so it looks like OBS is going to give me fits tonight. I apologize if I fade away before I can finish because the OBS is shutting down on me. I will be finishing and uploading a recording. So I'm going to pretend there was another one over here. And now I'm going to add this leaf right, oh, and it's gone. It's already on this block with soft succulent. Now, which way do I want to go? Wait, I don't want all of the leaf. Do I want to swoop out this way? I'm just going to come right off the tops of those blue leaves. I might regret that decision, but it's been made. Okay, I think I can do them up here too. So as you see, I can no longer follow the exact pattern that I started, which was the green leaves going both directions. So I wasn't able to go here because these were in the way. So I might want to choose something that's similar, but smaller. So I think I might go ahead and bring in one of these little ones and add that around. And we'll just see what happens. And again, I think I'm going to leave the stem off. So in case so I'm only stamping that part of the stamp, I'm going to leave the stem off for, yeah, like that. And a few where I have the large stamp as well. Okay, so in this area here, I'm going to add a little more of this. And let's see, where else do I have edges that need to be? Maybe over here as well. So I have kind of a big blank spot right in here. So I might want to add another pumpkin pie rose. There. And another little bit there. And another little bit here. Just didn't want to leave too many spaces without that orange color. All right, let's go back with that green. And then I think I will come back with the blue as well. For this little spot right here. I think I'll call it good. Enough with the blue. All right, so now I want to add some shaded spruce. So with the shaded spruce, I'm going to use this little stamp from Ringed with Nature, and it's a deeper green, but it has a nice blue tint to it, if you will. Over here. I don't have my foam under here, which would be nice for stamping this photopolymer stamp. Isn't that beautiful? It's really a gorgeous leaf. And really a wonderful stamp for this kind of stamping to tuck in here and there. Let's put a little one right there. Ugh. Let's see if I can get it over. Nope, it didn't. I think I've got them all. I don't want to add too much of it. All right, so I'm going to clean that one off, and I think I'm going to go back in with some more of it with crumb cake. Oh, I haven't done my Cajun Craze flowers yet. So maybe I'll add my Cajun Craze flowers first, and then come back in with this little stamp with crumb cake. So I also was feeling like I wanted to change the way I did my Cajun Craze, so I'm going to first start with less. I guess I put that one away. So that was these flowers here. If you're not going to use the foam, you really need to take your time in letting this photopolymer sink into the paper. So again, if you're interested in winning a free class voucher for an in-person class or to have my class card kit sent to you, then please make sure that you leave a comment on the live or after the live on the replay. And then tomorrow when I come back on, I will do a drawing, random drawing for everyone who has left a comment for a free class. Okay, so I think I do want a little more of it, but I think I'm happy with sticking with the full strength instead of stamping off with this. Just different. I'll show you the other one again and you can tell me which one you prefer. Maybe I could cover this little green smudge up. That helped a little. Of course, I could just make sure that that part gets cut off, right? And then I think I could come in here a little bit. It's really a vibrant fall card, isn't it? Okay. Or fall background. All right, so I have that same sprig with crumb cake, and I think I might just come in here. Oops, again, don't want that stem. And add this in there, tuck that in with those flowers. I realize you cannot see this very well, but it does help add to the texture of the piece. Okay, so it just did another disconnect. We went a long time without. Well, that came pretty close. Have I missed any? I think I missed one right here. right over here. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it good. I have kind of a blank spot over here, but I'm okay with that. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm tempted to put Cajun Craze flower in there, but I think I will resist the urge. All right, so back to Cajun Craze. I'm gonna use the Cajun Craze dots. I'm gonna put a lot of dots on this. So starting with Cajun Craze on top of my flowers. So I'll go through and get all of those. The roses are pumpkin pie. So my pumpkin pie was dying. I re-inked it and it just would die right away, and I would re-ink it, and finally I just realized it's done. Its life is over, and I got a new one, and this is my new one, and it is beautiful, isn't it? Okay, so now let's add a little bit of Cajun Craze to the actual Cajun Craze flowers. What do you think, Lori? Do you like this one enough to try it? Do you have all these stamp sets? The dots help so much with the texture of these background pieces. Really, really adds to the look of these. So I'm gonna use Starry Sky next on top of the blue. Did I get them all? Nope, missed with this one. And look at all that blue I got all over my block. Okay, that was the third time. Next, I will use the soft succulent. That's what I did for all those leaves. All right, let me zoom in so you can kind of see what those dots, those splatters do. Isn't that nice? Love that effect. So I'm thinking one more thing about these flowers is a little center. It's kind of bothering me that their center is not colored in. It didn't bother me as much on the other one because I added a little or I did some stamping off with those, but let's find a yellow. So this is Light Mango Melody. Excuse me. I like that. I think that is a nice addition. Helps finish those flowers off. Oh, and there was another leaf I was gonna do in soft sea foam, but I think I ran out of room. So this sheet will not get that. Did I get them all? Yeah, and you know, about the dots, it seems like you can't overdo it. It's kind of the way I feel. As a matter of fact, some of these blank spots, I might come in with crumb cake, because I have that crumb cake in the background, and then I have the crumb cake leaves, so I might even come back with crumb cake. What do you say? Let's do it. Crumb cake dots as well. Dots, 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 dots. And then I have one more thing. It's adding a little bit more blue. Oh yeah. So in these blank areas, and where you can see that background stamping that I did at the beginning, I like the addition of the crumb cake dots. Now, some people may disagree with me and think that you can overdo it with the dots, but I really just don't think you can. I mean, I suppose if you so there it is up close with the additional crumb cake dots in some of those blank areas, and see how you can faintly see the background stamp that I did earlier. That was the cottage rose, and it has these neat little foliage things, and then those sketchy leaves. Really cool. Happy with the way this one turned out. Not happy with all of them, but this one I liked. All right, so let's see. Oh, one more. So this one is from okay, I think that's been 5 now. From Artistically Inked, and I did cut these apart. So I have the tiniest one here, and I'm going to add a little bit more blue. Start by taking some of this excess ink off of here, and then hopefully I can keep a light touch. Almost like these little flowers are having little babies. Okay, where else do I need a few more blue ones? Right there. This spot it keeps bothering me. So I think I'll give in to the urge to do the Cajun Craze flowers right in here, and then I saw another spot that was bothering me right in there. Color in those centers. Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. Do I want to yellow the centers of the blue? What do you think? It does kind of tie it together, doesn't it? Although I'm not so sure it can be seen all that much. So on this panel, I might go ahead and add the yellow. Right now in front of me, I can really see it, but I can see on the screen that it doesn't show up that much. So I will not torture you with adding that, but I do need to add some Cajun Craze dots to those new flowers that I did. Don't want to leave them out. There we go. Yep. Okay. Oops. Wanted to go out. All right, so let's make some cards out of these. I need my trimmer. And I think that I'll be able to incorporate some of the papers that are, or some of the products that are on the weekly special this week. That, by the way, that ends on the 28th of September. But there's some beautiful ribbons on sale. So I cut that at 3 3/4, and then this at 5. Making sure I like where that's cutting. Oh well. It really won't matter. Let me see if I want this end. Or this end. I don't think that matters either. So 3 3/4 by 5, and then this will be a nice strip that I could use on the inside of a card. It appears to be about 1 inch, so I'll go ahead and cut it in half. So I have a 1/2 inch strip for the inside of 2 cards, possibly. Ugh, trouble picking those up. Thank you, Karen. All right, so I have chosen this piece of Starry Sky and Pumpkin Pie as my base. See, how do I want this? Try for that. And then I've also cut a whole bunch of pieces. The copper foil paper is on sale, and then this die cut coordinates with the Forever Fern, and then I cut out some flowers, some greeting. This is from the Forever Fern. This is from the Forever Fern. I also cut some leaves. So I don't really have a plan here. Just gonna kind of play with it. See what happens. I think this is a really interesting piece, and it looks cool in a metallic. This needs some spots, doesn't it? It doesn't have spots like the other guys. And I think I will choose Starry Sky for my greeting. Actually, the Cajun Craze might be nice too. Let's decide what greeting I want. I think I might try Best Wishes, because then I can use this for a birthday card. Which, if you've heard me say before, I need lots of birthday cards. And then I also wanted to see if one of these circles from the Stylish Shapes will fit that Best Wishes, and if it would fit right in here like that. I think that'll work. Something sticky on my finger. I think that'll work. Okay, blue or, yeah, I think Starry Sky is what I'm going to use. It won't really matter. It all coordinates beautifully. But I thought the copper foils went nicely with this fall feeling card. Let's put that on with dimensionals. Getting thirsty. I have my Stampin' Up mug. It says inspire, create, share. And it works really well. It keeps my coffee hot when I remember to take it in the morning. I seem to have lost the metal straw that came with it, but actually once I start putting something other than water in it, I don't really like using the metal straw because I don't know if it's clean, you know. So I like that. Because I used the soft succulent, there is a soft succulent ribbon that is on sale this week. Let's see, do I want any more copper on there? Actually, I think that might work. I think this might work. It's kind of busy, but I kind of like it. All right, so let me set this aside and start gluing this down. Uh-oh, dropped something. Don't know what. We probably need some edges done on this, don't we? And what color? I think crumb cake. So if this card or this background has inspired you to get some stamping done, then stamping of any kind, doesn't have to be this kind of stamping, but stamping of any kind, I would love for you to share that over on Rosie Scrapper Stampers. It is my Facebook group. Should I do a tilt? Maybe I'll do a tilt. I'm a little crazy. Gonna do a tilt. There we go. All right, so everything is going to go on top of this. So this is going to get glued down. Oh, it's really getting mad now. It's going to keep going off and on, I suspect. So I think this should go up on a dot or 2 or 3. But I am going to keep them pretty central because I have those things to tuck in. These are dimensionals from a paper pumpkin. And okay, so this needs to be cut off. That needs to be cut off. And I might need to lift up for this. I probably drive some people crazy watching me put together my cards with the way I tear them apart. I apologize. It's the way I work. And I watched a Tim Holtz live yesterday, and he's like, makers do what makers do, and you do you. And so I felt, okay, I'm gonna do me. All right, these need a little glue before they go under there. This is ready for some glue. My poor flower, I shouldn't have put it, oops, this doesn't have glue either. I like the best wishes in blue. Do you? I like the way that turned out. Do these one at a time. Eek. Get that greeting on there straight? It's kind of a little bit crooked. Let's see if I can pull it up a little safely. It's not going to come up safely. So it's going to get glued down again securely. Let's find some bling. We already have the copper foil on there. Do I have any coppery bling? Maybe those champagne. Maybe champagne rhinestones would coordinate nicely. To do a little reorganizing of my those are the same thing, champagne. Ugh, are so pretty. Oh, there's those. I think those are Starry Sky. Those are a maybe. Genial Gems. Let's see. I think these need to be used. I haven't used these in a while. Ah, fly away. One, two, three, four, five. What do you think? Fun card, huh? I like it. Yay. All right, if you guys have any questions for me, please leave me a comment. You can also private message me. I am here to assist you in your stamping journey. And if you would like to purchase any of these products that I use today, I have everything linked except for my die cut. So if you, I have all the stamps and the colors, and maybe I don't have the paper either, but the paper colors would be coordinating with the pumpkin pie and the Starry Sky. But if you have any questions, please let me know. I would love to help you out, and I would love to be your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator if you don't have one yet. So until next time, I hope you enjoy. Thumbs up. Thank you. Bye for now.